Hello, everyone. My name is Priscilla. I am a choir innovator, a choir conductor in Brazil. I'm a Google innovator and trainer, and also a programming student since 2020. Since I started studying computer science, I have been looking for ways to bring together computational thinking, programming languages, and music. Of course, I'll talk briefly about two programs, some concepts, and a way to connect them, but I believe you'll explore and learn much more later. Today, I am sharing with you just a little of what I have researched on this subject. So let's start with some concepts about computational thinking. Computational thinking allows us to take a complex problem, understand what the problem is, and develop possible solutions. We can then present the solutions in a way that a computer, a human, or both can understand. If I want to write a song, for example, I have many problems that need to be solved. I need to write the lyrics, choose the rhythm, choose the instruments, compose a melody. When I listen to a song, I am doing pattern recognition. How can we recognize our favorite songs? By recognizing musical patterns. When I write and play a song, I am testing and solving possible flaws of notes that don't match, chords that need to be modified, lyrics that don't fit the rhythm. When I make music, I am working on the pillars of computational thinking. So let's go to the musical part. If you don't know it yet, we are going to talk about Chrome Music Lab today. So what is Chrome Music Lab and what can it be used for? So Chrome Music Lab is a website that makes learning music more accessible through fun and a hands-on experiments. Many teachers have been using Chrome Music Lab as a tool in their classrooms to explore music and its connections to science, math, art, and more. Today, we will take a closer look at Songmaker. Sorry. With the Songmaker tool, we can learn how melody works, we can create rhythms, we can download the sound file and share a link as well. In order to create our first melody, we need to go to the website and click on the Songmaker tab. This experiment has a simple interface with colors and boxes. Each box makes a different note. To create a song, all you need to do is click on the boxes. In Songmaker, it's possible to click on several boxes within the same frame, resulting in harmonic sounds. You can change the instrument, you can add beats, choose the drum type, change the tempo. You can also use the microphone to enter notes into Songmaker while you're singing. You have the option of saving the created song by uploading it to your computer or sharing a link as well. Kids love Songmaker because besides songs, you can make and listen to drawings. As I told you, besides the link, it's possible to embed the creation in a website or other platform. And there are also two options for saving the audio file as MIDI or WAV. Songmaker works like a music production software, using colors and shapes as an interface. We can encourage the composition of new music and use these creations as the basis for Python code in EarSketch, which is the next software we will be exploring. I'm going to create 3 melodies to use in the Python code inside EarSketch. I will create these melodies and save them as a WAV file, and this is very important. So let's go to Chrome Music Lab. I just need to change my screen. Just one moment here. Share screen with audio. Chrome Music Lab. So I just typed here Chrome Music Lab and the first result, Chrome Music Lab. Okay, so I'm going to click on the Songmaker tab, as I told you before. So here we have the boxes. You can just click on the boxes and then the play button, on the play button. Just simple as that. Here you can change the instrument for piano, for example, or pizzicato, flute. I can also put some drums here. Let's listen to it. I can change the tempo. 60. Let's go to 60. So faster. Okay. Here we have this button to restart. And it's blank over again. Here we have this microphone, so it's very, very interesting. I can add notes by singing. So let's listen to it. What else do we have here? The settings. In the settings, I can change the length. So I just want 1 bar, 2 bars. I can write music up to 16 bars here. Let's take a look. So now I have to scroll to see all my composition. Let's go back to the settings. So I'm gonna write my song with 3 bars, maybe 2. I can choose the scale, major, pentatonic, chromatic. I can choose the beats per bar. So if it's gonna have 2, 3, or 4 beats, where it's going to start the first note, middle C, or no, I just want the middle D. Okay, and if split beats into the division 2 or 3, for example, and the octaves, but I'm gonna let the way it is, okay? So let's do the first composition here. But I want just 2 bars here. With piano. Maybe this. Okay, so I'm gonna save it. And now I'm going to download this sound as a WAV file. So it's now on my computer, and I'm going to do the next one. So I'm going to click on restart, and I'm going here. It's pretty fun, isn't it? Maybe this one. With another instrument, maybe the strings. I'm going to save, download as a WAV file. And let's do one more song. Okay, let's pick another instrument. This one, maybe, huh? Okay, so let's save it. It's very easy. So I just did the download as a WAV file. It's very easy to use Chrome Music Lab. Now let's go back to my slides. Here, code and music. So SongMaker is an amazing tool to explore the sounds. You can create activities with 3 notes or a specific rhythm. You can create your own sound database and encourage your students to use the sounds of other classmates. So you can explore the sounds using Chrome Music Lab. So here I'm going to give you some tips. There's a website called SongMaker, which I like pretty much. So SongMaker Gallery offers a website where you can store all your compositions while viewing the drawings. It's free and you can create as many galleries as you need. I'm going to share with you some of my galleries. So it's very easy to use. You can download a Google Sheet. Where is it? Oh, here. Let me share with you. I have so many tabs open. Here, Thomas Maker Summit. Okay. So here is one of my galleries. I made with teachers. So it's pretty cool because you can when you click, it opens on SongMaker and you can listen to it. But actually, it's pretty cool because you can see all the drawings that are made from your students. It's pretty cool. So here's mine. And when you click on, you can see the name of the students. So SongMaker Gallery, it's a pretty cool tool to use with Chrome Music Lab, okay, with SongMaker specifically. Let's go back. You know, this is the first time I'm talking about it. It's pretty exciting for me. Okay, let's do it again. And here another tip, another idea. By using cards, it's possible to create the structure of the songs without necessarily understanding the code. Songs have a structure, and understanding this is part of learning music. By using random sounds or even noises, it's possible to create an activity where the students will build a structure according to the colors of the cards. For example, here, each card would have a predetermined sound. By arranging the cards within 8 tempos, for example, they need to perform the sequence in 2 groups or 2 people, it doesn't matter. This activity can be done on Jamboard or with paper cards before starting to code. They are exploring the musical material, but they are learning how to create a structure of the music. So now it's just an idea. I've been done this with my students, and they learn how to think about the order in the music. So it's pretty interesting. So now we're going to talk about EarSketch. EarSketch is a free educational programming environment. Its core purpose is to teach coding in 2 widely used languages, Python and JavaScript, through music composing and remixing. EarSketch uses the Web Audio API, which means Application Programming Interface. And today we will work with Python. So here you can see how it works. EarSketch is web-based, which means users can access it with their web browsers with no installation required. Also, no account is required to create projects or view an existing projects. But I strongly recommend creating an account for everything to be recorded, as well as allowing the platform to connect with others, like SoundCloud, for example. Here you can see the software with the working areas. There are 4 working areas: the content manager, curriculum, digital audio workstation, and code editor. In the content manager, you can view and listen to all pre-recorded sounds available on the platform. And importantly, you can use the block mode to write your code. And this mode is very similar to Scratch, which is another platform used to teach coding using blocks. So I think it's very visual. So it helps a lot when you're learning how to code. So to create your first code on EarSketch, you must click on New Script in the Content Manager menu, put a name on it, choose the language, and click on Create. We are going to do it together, okay? And the code editor has a terminal, and it's capable of making programs run. The first program we usually learn when we are learning some programming language is to make the computer write "Hello World." We will use here the print command to write it on the terminal. So we are going to write, this is my first code. So let's do it. I'm going to open EarSketch. EarSketch. Where is EarSketch? Here. So I'm going to open EarSketch. So as I told you, here we have the content manager, the digital audio workstation, the code editor. The terminal is here below, and the curriculum. When you click on the button, it shows or not. And we are going to write another script. So let's do it here. You can see the sounds, the API, the script. So we are going to click on scripts and then new script. So a name for it, Coding Music Live. Here you can choose Python or JavaScript, Python, and I click on Create. And here it is. It already comes with a code. And as I told you, we can choose to write the code using the blocks mode, which is actually what I am using. But if I click on a block mode, you can see the text of the code. So here you see it's important from EarSketch to use inside the Python language. And here's the beginning of my music, and here's the finish of my music. And here I have a command to set the tempo, and I can change 120 to 80, for example. But I'm going to let just the way it is, okay? So let's print. We can just type here, print. And this is my first code, is what we... This is my first code. This is actually what we have to write. Then after doing that, I can actually visualize on the blocks mode. So here it is. And I can use EarSketch to put put my code here. I'm gonna do both ways, okay? And then I need to compile the code and run. So I'm gonna click run, and I can see here in the terminal that is my program printed, this is my first code, and hello world, okay? And if I do some change in the code, I need to run it again, okay? So I don't want the print, the print to print hello world anymore. So I'm going to delete and run it again. And here I have just, this is my first code, okay? Okay, back to music. So the first thing we need to do within the platform for now is to include the melodies created in Chrome Music Lab. Remember them? So to do this, we go into the Content Manager menu and click Add Sound. All the sounds we include will be at the end of the sound collection list. To find those sounds faster, we can use the filter. So we just click on the artist name to see only our sounds. So now let's access the website, create a new script, and add the sound files. Let's do it. I need to change the screen every time I want to do this. But that's okay. EarSketch, here we go. So we're going to add those sounds I just created on Chrome Music Lab, okay? So I click on Sounds in the Content Manager menu and Add Sound. And here I can choose, for example, WAV file. That's why I said it was so important to save as a WAV file, because it doesn't accept MIDI, okay? So I click on WAV. And here I'm going to take the first one. Here it is. And the name is required. So I'm going to put first melody. First melody, tempo. I know it was in 120. So upload. It's already here. So we're going to add the second sound. Choose wave, the second sound, second melody, 120. And the third sound created, wave, the third melody, 20, and upload. As simple as that, okay? So now I can check if it's working or not. So for example, here I can choose my name because I made an account. So I can choose, I can use the filter to find my name, Maestra Pri, which is my name here. And then Maestra Pri here. And here I have all the sounds I just uploaded. So we can listen to the sound, preview sound. The first one. And the third one. Oh, here it is. The flute. Okay, so they are here. And now we are going to create the variables. After creating this first script, we need to create variables, which are spaces within the program where we will store information. In our case today, the stored information will be the name of the sound files. From the file name, the program will be able to find the song, to find the sound, and assign it to the variable. And from this moment on, every time we need to use that sound inside our program, we will use the variable name. So variables work like boxes. I can store whatever I want inside the boxes, and I can also modify the contents at any time. After we have created the variables, we need to tell the computer what to do with it. They are not going to play the sounds by themselves. So we're going to create the variables. I'm going to delete the print command. We can use the blocks mode. So for example, I go to EarSketch in the code editor, and I can oh no, I need to do it by texting. Okay, I just remember now. So the first variable, melody1 equals, and I can paste. I can copy and paste. So I think it's this one. So I'm going to copy and paste, and here it goes. The first melody is inside the melody1 variable. Let's do it for the next one, melody2. And I can copy and paste. This is the third one. No. I just want the second one. Where's the second one? Oh, okay, here. The second melody assigned to the melody2 variable, and the melody 3. Where is it? Oh, here. So what I've done here is I just created 3 boxes, and I put inside those boxes a melody. So melody1 is a box with the first melody inside it. Okay. So now I can run the code, but nothing will happen because there's no flaws in the code, but I just created the boxes. So now I need to do something with them. So let's take a deeper look here. So here we created the variables, and now after creating the variables, we need to create a function. So a function is a named section of a code that performs a specific task. So using the fit_media function, we will be able to choose a variable, the sound, and the position inside the audio workstation, a track number. It helps a lot when you have many tracks. And where this sound should start and end. So we have the start location and the end location. So let's do it. Here we go again. EarSketch. Okay. So I'm going to the blocks mode, and here in EarSketch in the code editor, I can pick the fit_media file name. I'm going to give some space. So here I need to put the file name. So I'm going to put the melody1. I just need to type melody1 because it's stored. The sound first melody is stored inside this variable. When I call melody1, the program understands that it must play the first melody. Okay. Track number. So this is going to be my first track. And I'm going to start in the first second of the music, and maybe it's going to end at the 6th second of the music. So let's run it. And here, script ran successfully. Oh, thank God. Okay, now I'm going to the digital audio workstation, and I need to click on play. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why 10? 10, what have I done here? It's supposed to be until 6. Okay. Oh, this is okay. It's in the sixth bar. Sorry. So I just finished to create my first track here, and I'm going to do with the second here with the second melody. Okay, so I'm going to put fit media again and melody 2, track number 2. If I put track number 1, it's going to, when I run, there's an error message. You can have two melodies in the same track, so I need to change it. Here, maybe we are going to start in the third bar, and we're going to end at the fifth bar. Let's run it, and I'm going to show it for you. Let's play it. Now it's beginning, the second. So we have 2 tracks, and they have different beginnings. So let's do the third melody. So fit media, melody 3, track number 3, start location 4, and end location 10. Nice. Let's run it. Let's listen to it. Run and the second. Oh, there's an error. I didn't see that. Melody. Oh, okay. Here you can see there's an error because I didn't text properly. So melody. Let's do it. Melody, and now it's going to work. It happens with developers all the time. The second and the third. Okay. I can change the tempo here inside the code. So I'm going to change to 80. And I need to compile the code again. So let's run it again. And now I can hear that it's not so fast. And let's change it to a little bit faster. Run it again and then play. I like it. So it's not that hard to learn how to use it, isn't it? Okay, so we, as I told you, every time we make a change to the code, we need to run it again. That is, the editor will compile the code again and make it run if it doesn't have any errors. So we've already done this to insert an audio from the sound collection. Oh, no, sorry. We are going to do that. Now we will learn how to insert audio from the sound collection that already exists inside EarSketch itself, and we will mix it with our sound made in the Music Lab. So I'm going to look for vocals and Ciara Melanin vocals. So let's go back to EarSketch. Let's go back to EarSketch, and we're going to find the vocals of Melanie. Melanie's vocals. Okay, so here in sound, I can here instruments, vocals, Ciara. Tiara Melanie vocals. And we have this first one. Ow! Let's use it, okay? So, no. We're going to put another fit media here, another variable, sorry. Let's do it. Melody 4. Melody 4. And the first copy and paste, Tiara Melanin Talk Ad-lib 1. Let's go back to the blocks mode. And fit media, we're going to use fit media again. Where is it? Here. Fit media. So it's the track number 4. The first bar, and it's going to end in the 6th. Let's run it and let's listen to it. So it's pretty fun to code and listen listen to the result that you're coding and making music. Let me see here. We are going to learn now how can we add sound button, but we can record. Actually, we can record a short sound inside EarSketch. So let's do it. We will record a short sound, and then we're going to put the sound inside our code. Okay, so I go to sounds, add sound, and quick record. I'm going to, here you can change the tempo, the count of measures, how many measures do you want to record, okay? But I'm just going to record a quick sound. So let's do it. Woohoo! Aha, aha, aha. Okay, let's listen to it. Woohoo! Aha, aha, aha. And the name of recording is Uhu. Upload it. And let's create another variable for Melody 4. Melody 5, sorry. And then I'm going to clear the filter. I'm going to look for my sounds. And here I go, where is it? Uhu. Let's listen to it. Woohoo! Aha, aha, aha. Paste to the editor, and we are going to create another function. So Melody 5, the third, no, in this bar here. Let's run it and let's listen to it. It's very low, but you can let's try to listen to it again. Woohoo! In the end, you can listen to it in the end. Okay, so let's go back to my slides. Here it is. Here. So here is another idea. Let me ask you, what about the other way around? If we could start with the code and then go and plug it. So here we have three melodies, for example, And it's another way to, we have the code here with the melodies, and we have the function. So we can create the code and encourage our students to look at the code and then write it to put in post-its, for example. So it's a kind of abstraction in the other way around. So it's another idea to work with coding with our students, okay? And there are many ways to share your musical composition and code. You can choose to let people only view your code, or you can let them edit your code. You can share as embedded code or even publish it on the SoundCloud. As you can see here, there are several privacy options in SoundCloud. This option is particularly interesting because the creations made in EarSketch are published within a music application, with the possibility of creating playlists and user interactions such as liking, sharing, and commenting. So if you're teaching music and coding, and you have a lot of students, it's a great idea so they can listen to each other and share and comment and everything. So it's time to say goodbye. I would like to leave my contact here again and invite you to use Chrome Music Lab and or EarSketch in your classroom in 2022 with your students. I really believe that education can be hybrid in the sense that our knowledge does not feed into static and isolated content. So why not code and music? Feel free to contact me as well, okay? I would like to thank Paul Farrell, who introduced me to Richard, who is responsible for the Breakbeat Code project. And from this Breakbeat Code project, I was able to learn more about EarSketch, okay? So thank you for being here. Don't forget to fill out the form to get your certificate. So please use the QR code on the screen to access it. And I want to thank GEG APAC for this opportunity and congratulations on the event. So thank you all. It was a pleasure for me being here. So see you next time. Bye-bye.